Hello there. This is an astrological forecast for Leo for November of 2012. And this also applies if you have a Leo ascendant. So my dear Leos, Mercury, the planet of communication, goes retrograde this month from the 5th to the 25th. What does this mean? Well, it's not the best time for signing contracts, for going into a big new deal, especially not good for signing legal documents, because very often a retrograde makes you redo something. You have to usually do it again. It's a wonderful time, however, for research, for relaxing a little, for chilling, for doing something where you are really going very deeply into a subject that maybe you've never been into before. Wonderful time for doing that. It's also a time when you might need to have repairs or to redo something. It's a good time for redecorating, upgrading something, but not the best time for buying any software or anything connected with technology, because it very often goes wrong, or anything connected with telephones and communications. There are often glitches during this retrograde. For you, it's coming in your 5th house this month. So you might find that you've got issues with younger people that you need to deal with. It could be that you have a lover and there are some misunderstandings. Or you might have some very, very deep, intimate talks, really going deeper than you've ever been before, talking about your past, looking at the past and looking what you may have learned from the past. Same if you've got a business. Wonderful time actually for having a business, but you may find that you need to reevaluate how you've organized the business, how you market the business, how you communicate the business that you have, whether you need to make some adjustments and some changes. We've got Venus for the first 3 weeks of the month actually in your 3rd house. So you may find that your social life picks up. And just some nice encounters with the people around you, your neighbours, your friends, the people in your environment. And with Jupiter in your 11th house, of course, this is a good time, Leos, for getting out and about, for meeting up with like-minded people, people with whom you can share common interests. The biggest event that's happening, huge event, is that on the 13th of this month, we have a total solar eclipse in Scorpio on the 13th, and it's falling in your 4th house of home, Leo. Now, the effects of a solar eclipse last at least for 6 months after the eclipse, and they usually bring about some big events in your life. For you, it's 4th house, so this could mean a relocation, a move of house, a purchase or a sale of a property, a move to a different country. It could mean some changes with your family situation, maybe with your parents or with your loved ones. So a lot of change happening in that area. It's already happening for you, Leos, but there'll be more of it triggered. And sometimes it triggers unpleasant experiences, but it's areas that need to be resolved, that need to be dealt with so that you can make a fresh start. Because in the new moon solar eclipse, it's time for fresh starts, new beginnings. So it could mean, in fact, that you decide that you are going to relocate to a country where somebody you love is, and you're going to possibly get married and set up home with somebody. So it can come in a lot of different forms depending on all the aspects in your chart personally as to how it might play out. But particularly it's going to be around your security, your roots, what makes you feel secure, what makes you feel insecure. You might be looking at your work. Maybe you need to really widen your net with your work and your business. Maybe it's too narrow. Maybe you need to look at other opportunities. It's going to be a wonderful opportunity for going for what you want in love this month, really going for it. You may also find that if you've got children, they're very difficult to manage. So you're going to have to give them lots of things to do, keep them busy, or they're probably going to drive you crazy. Towards the end of the month, we've got Mars-Pluto vibration in your 6th house of work. So this is a wonderful time to get a lot of work done, but there could be control issues in the workplace. Issues where you feel as though you may be being manipulated or controlled or forced to do things you really don't think are your responsibility or should be your responsibility. Try to channel that energy into, because you may feel quite angry or annoyed or unappreciated, as though your work is just going unnoticed. So try to put that energy into maybe doing something physical so that you really don't blow in the workplace and maybe regret some of the things that you might say. It's a good time for working on your own projects, and not so much working in a team. Friends, yes, having fun with friends and family and doing social things, yes. In the workplace, that's a whole different matter. So there you have it, my dear Leos. I wish you a great month. And I'm always delighted to hear from those of you who want to come for readings or find out what the solar eclipse is going to do in your chart for the next 6 months to a year. Thank you to those of you who like the videos, who favourite and who make comments. Have a great month. Bye for now.